Go. Oh, clapperboard. You're on.
I'm Father Michael. I'm the parish priest of Stevenage. We have 3 churches in Stevenage, and Father Nigel, who is the assistant priest here. We live in different parishes, and the church we're concerned about is St. Joseph's, which is the parish where Father Nigel lives.
Yeah, so I'm Nigel. I'm from Barnet originally, but spent a long time in Ireland, and we've only been here 6 months, almost exactly, in St. Joseph's. So it's a beautiful church, which was renovated 5 or 6 years ago, and
No, it was completely rebuilt.
Yeah.
5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It had been reduced to a small church, and we have a large congregation now, probably between 700-800 each weekend, double that number at Christmas and Easter, so it's quite a large parish. It needed a large church, so the church was completely rebuilt. A large project. We got funding for it. We're still paying off a debt of nearly 400,000 on it, but that's coming in. People are donating to that. So we're during the final parts of the church now, and one of those parts is the front elevation of the church, the facade of the church. Yes. The front facade, and we have 3 panels on the front facade, and the center panel has a huge statue, a relief of the risen Christ, which we obtained from a church in London, in Kensington, donated to us because it had been inside the church in Kensington. It was actually too big for the inside of a church and just looked too massive, and they replaced it with something far more appropriate artistically. But having put up the statue, we discovered that the nephew of the artist, Stephen Foster, is himself an artist, church artist, and lives only 20 minutes away from us here in Stevenage. And so he had offered to fill the other 2 panels on the front with angels. Unfortunately, he died last year, so that project came to an end. So we have 2 empty panels on the front of the church now, on each side of the risen Christ. That I think mosaics would be amazing, probably beyond our dreams to imagine we could have mosaics there because of the cost. But so we're hugely grateful for your most generous offer, and very excited about it.
Yeah, and John, we're praying for you and for your health, and from England, and we really very excited about your artistic ideas.
Okay, thank you.